hearing that what I've been manifesting was not meant for me. God has other things meant for me. Welcome to a new weekly vlog. I hope everyone is having a great day when you are watching this. If you are new here, my name is Jasmine and I believe in smart tips for a glowing life leads to less stress and more time for beauty. And on this channel we talk about everything: mom life, married life, work life, content creator life, beauty, and I am on a healing journey, working and practicing on choosing me. If any of that interests you, please be sure to like, subscribe, share this video, and you know, follow me on all of my platforms for more. So we are currently at King of Prussia Mall, okay, because I wanted to go to Sephora, but I want to return something from Express that I got about a week or so ago. I'm kind of late because it's like 4 something, and you know, daylight savings, so it gets dark pretty quickly. So I want to go in and out of this mall. The Express, I'm going there first. It's actually near where Italy is, so I know exactly where I am in the mall and how to get to all of the places that I want to go. I think I'm going to go to Express to make my return. I'm going to go to Zara to see if I can find something in Zara, because Zara is hit or miss. So I'm going to see if I can find something in Zara today, and then I'll probably just end off with Sephora. So that is the plan for today, and let's just jump right into it. The texture is, of course, there's the blue, but I think the brown is cute. The brown would be really cute. We'll see. Alright, I got everything I'm looking for, but listen, it's crowded in here, so I can't really function. Can't function. Why would I go to King of Prussia Mall? What is wrong with me? Alright, let me go. I got one stop left. I got my Sephora bag. One stop left to Aldo, and then we're out of this joint because I am hungry. Okay, we are all done in here. Let's get out of here. This mall. Good evening. It is much later. I was asleep. I'm not even going to say that no more because I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I got a pattern. Alright, so but I'm up now and I am going to go right back to sleep. Gallivanting through the mall today was a production. It was so crowded, especially that damn line at Sephora. My God, it was extremely crowded, and so that took a lot of energy. And then I'm carrying all of these bags, which I will show you everything tomorrow. Okay, we're going to do a haul tomorrow, but the productions don't end with today. Tomorrow I go to Pilates, and at first I was like, why would I put Pilates on a Sunday? Because if you saw week before last week's vlog, my birthday vlog, we went mini golfing, and so that's why, because that would have been that Wednesday, but I had to find some class within the time frame, and this is it. So I will be going tomorrow. I just don't know what time. I gotta make sure I remember so I can put my alarms on and stuff. The vlog for last week is edited. I just have to timestamp it and add music, but I talked about last week's vlog in last week's vlog, and we're not going to repeat that. But yeah, we're not going to repeat that. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to that this week. So I have Pilates, and then Thursday I am off work Thursday, and we are going on a trip to the Eastern State Penitentiary. We have a tour of the penitentiary. So I'm looking forward to that. I might also have Pilates on Wednesday. I need to look at that and see, because whoa there, buddy. Okay, I need to look and see, because that may be what happens on Wednesday as well. Not a problem. Maybe this week is going to be that kind of week where it's required. So and yeah, I think that's it. This weekend I have some things coming up. This weekend is a weekend that I'm supposed to be going out with a friend for to celebrate our birthdays. So I am looking forward to that, even though it will be in next week's vlog. And going forward, I'm also, after that weekend, the next 2 weeks will be a production, because the 1 week is a week where I'm going out with to celebrate my friend's birthday. Our group, we celebrate our birthdays, you know, together. So I'm going to celebrate her birthday, but the time of it factors into a couple of my little appointments, you know, that I like to have on the weekend. And so they're kind of scattered this month, because the holiday is this month as well, Thanksgiving. So it's a lot going on this month, a lot of stuff going on this month. So yeah. I am excited for this month because of how busy it's going to be. And I'm so excited for dinner tomorrow. So Rocky is making empanadas, and I think we're going to help and all that good stuff. So I'm really excited for the fun that dinner is going to bring. I wanted some buffalo chicken empanadas, but I don't think he's making those tomorrow night. He's going to make, I don't know when he's going to make them. He said he'd make them for me, but I want some, because there's this place, oh my God, it's called Brick and Brew. And I don't know if they have it on their menu, but they had it on their menu 2 years ago. It's past. And I would get them, and it would be so good. And then one time, they didn't have them. And, oh, well, we change our menus seasonally. Everything that I like, this is how I feel. Let me know if you feel this when this happens, if this happens to you. Everything that I like, I can get it, right? And it's there. And then all of a sudden, it's no longer there. Or I might go and find a top that I like, and then there's not a size for me, you know. And I know that sounds, but as soon as I know that I gotta ask, do you have this? I know it's not there, because if it was there, it would already been there. That's just regular stuff, though. That's sometimes how it feels. And I know it ain't true. That's just how I feel, though, sometimes. But anyway. So they stopped making it, but it was so delicious. And they swapped it with buffalo chicken egg rolls, which are good as well. But, yeah. So, I was real upset that the empanadas, they were so flaky and delicious. So, hopefully Rocky, you know, when he makes them, if he makes them for me this week, I might make a request for Friday. He makes them for me for Friday. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can get him to do it for me for our Friday. I think that'll be decent. So, alright, well, let me hop on in the bed. I am going to be on this camera every day this week. Okay. It's Sunday. Okay, so I got some lighting things going on. I got my little, it's been a minute since I pulled this out. So, because I was inspired to do some content. But some is going to be for TikTok. But we are checking in because this is going to be another Sunday haul. So, I don't plan on every Sunday to being a haul show off. It just so happens that with the timing and my birthday and blah, 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 here we are. So, okay. So, I did a lot of shopping yesterday. You guys saw that yesterday. But you may have seen some of the things I got because I got the stuff from Sephora. But you may not have seen everything. So, without further ado, we're going to go and hop to it. Let's get Sephora out the way. I'm going to always get Sephora out the way first. Okay. So the first thing I got, it was for the 20% off sale. Okay, so I couldn't resist, and there's some things that I had to restock on, but there were also some things that I wanted to try, and they were finally in the store and I could try it. So the one thing I really wanted to try is this Pat McGrath blurring spray. I actually might try this tomorrow if I feel like putting on some makeup. I really wanted to try this blurring spray. I'm so excited for this. I was looking for it in Sephora and it wasn't there. It was online for a little bit first, and I'm like, dang, like this is like so exclusive. Like I can't buy this. Like I just want to buy this. Like nope, not in the store. But it finally was. Came in this nice little box. I like the packaging a whole ton. So there's that. And then I actually bought a second one of this because I like this a lot. And if the trend continues, like with the big Joan or the Necessaire, I'm going to need another one. Okay, so I really like this. So I bought another one of that. I bought one of these, and this one I think was actually the last one. I had to do some little searching or whatever. So this is the Vino Clean Cleansing Almond Milk. Absolutely love this to take off my makeup, to pre-cleanse. It's beautiful. I love this. So had to buy that because I'm running out. And then I grabbed another one of these because I feel like this is one of those things where I might want to put this in multiple purses or have it in a car if I don't have it in my purse. And like I just want to have this available to me. So I just bought another one. I had a second one, but something happened to it. It got to the floor and whatever, and so now I have two. I have one in my purse right now, and I'm just going to probably leave this in the car or something like that so I have it with me. And then the last thing I got is this Brazilian Bum Cream Refill. This probably is like my fourth one or something like that. It goes so fast. I'm like really using my stuff. So I'm really proud that this stuff is not sitting here. Like I'm really using it. I used to have a whole ton of stuff that was just sitting here, not using it. But I use all of my stuff. And my genuine repurchases are like, I'm using this stuff. So I'm really happy about that. Money is not really being wasted on hoarding. It's being used because I'm using this stuff. So there's that. And then I want to show off, let's do the next big thing. I want to show off what I got from Aldo. So Aldo has become like my favorite store right now for shoes. I seem to always be able to find what I'm looking for, and they have such a great selection, a unique selection of shoes. And the way that the store is presented is really nice. I am a sucker for like presentation and stuff, and Sephora is not that for me. But I just like Sephora. But other stores, I really like presentation. That's what draws me in. So the first thing I want to show is this bag, and the color on camera, I wonder what it looks like when I edit, because the color on camera may look one way. In the store it looked like a maroon color, but then when I got home it looked like a plum. So it's kind of a mixture of that. And I got this bag because I wanted to be able to put my laptop in it when I want to go and like maybe I'm taking Isaiah to the gym, or I might be going somewhere where I can put my laptop in it and be able to edit on the go. I wanted to have something like that, so I picked up that. And then y'all know I keep talking about that blue dress, that blue dress, okay? I'm still trying to save this blue dress, okay? So but then I still had that dress that I bought last week from Dear Laney that I'm trying to kind of get something that goes with that and that blue dress, okay? I always, again, like to purchase things that are functional. where it's not just for one outfit. I can mix and match it with a lot of different things. So I got these heels. I still need to make this video on TikTok about heels and practicing and how to get to a point where you can go from like this to like this or even higher. So I need to figure that out. I'm gonna get that together, but I got these, and these will definitely go with that blue dress, and I can just accessorize it. This will definitely go with that champagne dress, and I can just accessorize it. So I was really happy to find these shoes, and then I couldn't resist. I got these. So I know I just got a nude shoe over there, but this is a different one. This is almost a flesh tone kind of nude. I could not resist this. This was so cute to me. I could see me wearing this with black and creams, you know, those type of outfits. I'm really, really excited. The colors of these things is just really crazy with my viewfinder right now. It's really insane. Okay. I think eventually I will get a new camera, and this will be the backup camera if this continues to like really bother me like this. Anyway, not now, because I just went shopping. Can't do that now. Then I bought these boots right here. So I bought these boots because I have a pair of boots that I bought from Fashion Nova, but I have run them into the ground. So I'm like, okay, should I just keep wearing those boots, like the work boot, and then these are just like if I want to go out or do something, or if I might just hop into these for work or whatever. The things that I'm doing right now at work, it's kind of hard for me to really walk around and wear these heels. I'm hoping that eventually that will change. But anyway, so those are the things that I got from Aldo. Like I love Aldo. Like I love going shoe shopping in Aldo. That's like become one of my favorite stores, like that I look forward to going to. So then you saw I went to H&M as well. H&M was not on the list. It just so happened that I went there. So the first thing I got from H&M, and this is why I bought those other shoes, because I felt like it would go well with this. This is a top. Is this supposed to be a dress? It's going to be a top for me. This is a top for me, okay? I don't know if it's supposed to be a dress, but it's going to be a top for me. Okay, and I was thinking to wearing this, and when I saw those other shoes, well, both shoes will go with it, but when I saw those shoes, I was like, yes, this is going to be really nice with that. That'll be a nice, cute outfit to wear, professional outfit to wear with some nice slacks. And then I got, so look, I don't know. They kind of match, right? Anyway. I saw this dress. It was like randomly, like sporadically on the rack as I was walking through the store, and it was my color and it's long sleeve, and I was like, oh, I really like this dress, so I got that. Okay, I wasn't supposed to go to H&M, but I ended up going to H&M. H&M was just on the way. I returned something to Express. I didn't, again, I mentioned it in last week's vlog, but I didn't show it because it didn't fit. And I was dibbling and dabbling on what I wanted to return it or not, and I decided to return it. And I got this top. Okay, it's a white top, so my viewfinder is going to go crazy again. But yeah, I got this top, and it's kind of fitted. So at first I was like, well, maybe I can do a large, but the top that I bought from Express was a large, and so sometimes I can get, like in H&M, like that top that I got, that I first showed you, is a large, and I can get away with that. But at Express, I guess the way that things are fitted at Express, like absolutely not, I can't do that. So I got that. And then last place I went to was Zara. Zara has this table where you can find stretchy black pants, and it's hit or miss because the size I get is extra large, and so everybody want that. They're high-waisted, which I love that as well. So I got these. These are just black pants. They're skinny at the bottom. They kind of have a detailing on the front too. But this first one has like, is this silver? I don't know what color it is. This is silver. I don't know what color this is. Okay, looks gold on camera, but it might be silver. We'll see. Maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. But they have this detailing on the top. And what I like about them is, you see this? You see that? You see that? I love that. Okay. I want to be cute and fitted, but stretchy and comfortable. That's what I look for. And then I got another pair. These are just more plain. I've been debating on trying to get these, but I figured like I could wear that. Like if this part is going to be covered, like then I won't care. So it's another one. It doesn't have any unique detailing on the front, but it is also a high-waisted pant. And once again, okay, this is why the extra larges be off the table. In the smalls, there's like 20 smalls, there's like 20 mediums, okay, and then there'll be one extra large. So I go to Zara to look for pants like this. Otherwise, Zara is hit or miss. Is that everything? I think that's all I bought yesterday. Yes, that is all I bought yesterday. I didn't buy anything else yesterday. So I'm really excited for all of that, to style those shoes. And like I said, hopefully I'm in a phase of life where I can style those shoes and wear them and be able to wear them all day, which I can wear them all day, but I don't have to do any physical like lifting. That's kind of, I mentioned transition a lot here and there, you know about that, please. But lifting, I'm doing a lot of lifting and things like that, and so I'm hoping that I don't have to do that anymore, and so I can wear my shoes. Okay, so yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys that I am going to get myself ready for bed. Otherwise, today was a great day. Pilates was really tough today. So normally, you know, I'm filming all of the moves in class, and I just couldn't do that today because the instructor that I had today she wasn't tough. She was different. And I know I mentioned that here and there in the vlog about Pilates and going to different instructors. They're just different. And what was different about her class is the length of time between her changing routines, like changing the move that we were doing. It was a longer span of time. She took her time, and I'm not used to that because the class that I take on Wednesdays is a circuit class, so it goes faster. So I'm not used to sitting there for a long time, doing this for a long time. So when I realized that, I was like, okay, well I can't really record that stuff because I'm mostly doing this all the time. I'm not going to be able to get up and, you know, maneuver the camera. So I decided to just film, you know, towards the end of class. So I went to Pilates today, and my body is so sore. We even did a new move. That's one thing that's interesting to me too. I'm thinking I've done them all, and there's even more moves that I've never considered. And so I am very sore, actually. I am very sore. But I'm gonna go in and rest. And I did say yesterday, oh my goodness, do I have Pilates on Wednesday? The answer is yes. So I do also have Pilates this Wednesday. I don't know what past Jasmine was thinking about with this, because I'm off work Tuesday. Why didn't you, past Jasmine, schedule Pilates on the Tuesday? Is it because it's Tuesday, Wednesday? Why did you do that? I don't know. I don't know why I did that. But okay, that is it. I didn't mention that yesterday, that I am off work on Tuesday. So I am off work on Tuesday. I got an appointment on Tuesday, and right where my appointment is, First Watches. So I might do a solo outing. I haven't done one in a while. I know I went to Panera today, but I haven't really done one in a while. So I'm just probably going to do that, and then yeah. All right, so I shall see you guys tomorrow. Good evening. It is Monday. So today went by really quickly, which is great. Of course, I'm all afflicted a little bit, my power nap, but anyway, today went great, but Pilates really kicked my behind because my core is like in pain. My arms, my bat wings, I like to call them, where the kids call them, in pain. just in pain. I wore my like heels today and they were fine, but I thought I would be in pain. Like, I'm like, am I crazy? But I was okay. But lower back in pain. I am just all around in pain. I'm so glad we have a day off tomorrow so I can get to rest a little bit. But like I said, I have an appointment. I have to get some blood work done. But then I have now this impromptu situation. My great aunt, okay, my grandmother's sister, needs me to do something for her. And it's related to her pet and going to the vet. And so what's starting to happen now, right? Because I'm showing up. I show up a lot at work. You know this. But I'm showing up in my personal life. I always did, but I'm showing up in an even greater way in my personal life with my family. And this has only been developing since my mother passed away. But now it's like no, it's Jasmine, right? So the other day, my grandmother received something in the mail. You know how those other utility places be like, use us, don't use them. She got one of those in the mail, pretty much. And she didn't know what it was. So my aunt said, oh, why don't you just call Jasmine? My aunt actually sounds like this. I'm not lying. Oh, why don't you just call Jasmine? So she called me. And I went over there today. And she talked to her sister. And her sister needs to take her cat to the vet. My aunt said yes, that she would take her. But then all of a sudden said no. Okay. And so then my grandmother said, oh, I'm going to call Jasmine. So that's kind of what's been happening. And so the things that I experience at work are spilling over into my personal life in that way. And I think it's funny a little bit in a good way. But I'm going to take her to the vet, and the appointment is at 1:30. So everything is aligned and divine and blah, 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 blah. So that's what we're going to do, okay? So the TikTok that I filmed for the Aldo shoes, I gotta do it over again because I didn't realize that I wasn't close enough, or like I was too close. That's an easy video. I gotta film it again. I just need to make sure, because I wore the boots. I just need to make sure that they okay. Okay. Yeah, I just need to make sure they're okay, because I wore the hell out of them today. Oh yes. I loved it. I felt beautiful. I felt fierce. I felt sexy. I felt confident. I felt like I felt like Megan. You saw last week's vlog. I told you I love Megan Thee Stallion. Anyway, I just felt like, I'm going to say that because, you know, there's other cuss words to describe it. And we're not doing that. We're not cussing too much on the vlog. We're going to say, instead of those cuss words, instead of BB, okay, because that's partly what BB also can mean, because it has different meanings. But anyway, instead of BB, we're going to say I felt like Megan, okay? I felt like Megan, all right? And I just absolutely love those shoes. All those shoes, like, oh my God. Like, I think, and I hope not, I hope that this does not occur. I hope I don't become obsessed with Aldo and buy all of these shoes. But here's the thing about that. When you have a capsule wardrobe, you mix and match things all the time to make it look new and fresh. And shoes are not exempt from the building of a capsule wardrobe. So, you know, I have those two neutral shoes that you just saw. I have black. And I have my bin right here, my shoe bin, that I need to go through. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow too. Like, I want to be able to sleep tomorrow. I definitely am going to take a nap or something after all of this shenanigans tomorrow. But I want to go in this bin because every time I get shoes, I want to go ahead and just make sure I have the shoes that I want or don't, and you know, and get rid of the ones that I don't want. Since I bought 3 pairs of shoes, I mean, come on. That's a lot of shoes. Or maybe it ain't a lot of shoes. Maybe that's just me. But anyway. So I would just want to go through my shoes and make sure my fall shoes and make sure that I have what I want to keep. There's a specific pair of boots that I always seem to wear, but I don't know if I've elevated from those boots or not, and maybe I did. And so they may be something that I'm ready to part company with. We'll see. So that is on the agenda for tomorrow, more than likely. Today, like I said, today was a pretty good day. I got some things accomplished. Got a gift for my friend's birthday, and it's on the way, and I may share it when it gets here, because that vlog will be up. Yeah, that vlog will be up the day after we hang out, so I can share that with you guys. And she won't know. She won't know. Not in that way. She won't know what her gift is. My friends 100% support me in my social media. They be like, oh, are you recording this? Or are you recording that? Or are you getting this? They support me. So it's not like, oh, why are you telling me my gift? No, no, no. It's, you're not going to see that that's what I got you until after. Because you'll already know. And then the vlog will know, right? Right. Okay. Anyway. I love shopping. So every time it's they, you know, it's me who's buying the gift, because I love shopping, even if it's online. Anyway. So, all right. I'm about to get myself together for bed. I just want to make sure I checked in. Because last week I was just like, what? So I just want to make sure I checked in. So, see y'all tomorrow. Those strawberries are coming right off immediately. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday. Okay. Got finished my appointment. So, to keep my medical insurance low, I gotta do this little appointment sometimes to just check in to see how healthy I am or unhealthy I am or whatever. So that was the appointment. I had to get some other blood work done for another reason, and then, you know, so this is funny. So y'all saw I went to First Watch, right? So I actually was not supposed to go to the Quest Diagnostics around First Watch. I scheduled my appointment at a totally different Quest Diagnostics, okay? But my stomach for the last few days was like, oh, I'm going to that Quest so I can have First Watch. And so I get there and I'm like typing in my information to try to check in. It said, we ain't got your appointment. I said, what the baby you mean you ain't got my appointment? I look at my text message. It's a completely different Quest Diagnostic that I was supposed to go to. So I'm like, okay. So I went to the what is it, lobotomist? I'm probably wrong, please. Anyway, and I said, can you do this? Like, they said, you can go anywhere and get this done. I was like, thank you so much, because so I got it done. And so from Whole Foods I got some salmon. I just love salmon. Like, since getting braces, I've loved salmon anyway, but since getting braces, like, I absolutely love salmon. Of course I like tuna and all this, but I love salmon. And so I got salmon, 2 pieces of salmon, one for me, one for Rocky. I got the fresh fettuccine noodles. I got a Alfredo sauce. I got some parsley because I got some parsley, whatever. I got the boys something to eat too. They ate the rest. They were going to have the rest of my pancake because it was a whole bunch. You know, you saw that big A pancake. That BAP. Big A pancake BAP. So I gave them the rest. Whatever, I don't care. Share it, do whatever you gotta do, whatever. And then yeah, I took my great aunt to the vet for her cat. And so it's been really cold and windy outside. I'm about to go into my house and just relax for the rest of the day. I know I talked about going through my shoes, so I definitely want to do that. I just hope I get a little bit of quiet time because the boys still have a little bit of classes that they have to go to, so hopefully I get just a little bit of quiet time to just do something that I want to do before the afternoon riffraff begins. So that's the plan. So yeah, going in here. Alright, y'all, look at the foolishness, the commotion. Alright, this is the bin where I keep all of my shoes, so Rocky don't get upset with me with all my shoes everywhere. I don't have this is it, y'all, and my sneakers. This is it, okay? A couple sandals. This is, I guess it's a way for the winter, okay? So I finally went through my shoes. So these are the boots that I talked about yesterday. I don't care. Come at me in the comments. I really don't care, okay? Listen, these boots have served me well for several years. At least seven, okay? 6, 7. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Anyway. They got to go. And these are the toughest ones to part with, but they gotta go. It's look at them. It just... They gotta go, okay? Those are gone. The next boots, I loved these boots, okay? Because I love brown boots, but I don't wear, I've learned how to expand. And these are probably 6 or 7 years old as well. 6, 7, yes, 6, 7. They're going. It's hard. So here is the next shoe. This isn't even a winter boot. This is a wedge, and I love these wedge. I love them so much. Can't you tell? They're talking to you now. Hello. Every time I ask me, you be talking to me. I gotta get rid of them. They're done. They're done. Okay? Those are gone. Okay? The last ones. They're fine. What? Oh, these are talking to me too? Are these talking to me? Oh my God. I don't know. I can't tell. It looks like they're talking to me a little bit. They whispering to me. They got to go. They're very uncomfortable as well. I got these from, is this still on here? These are from, so I used to have a subscription service with Just Fab. It's kind of rubbed up. It's Just Fab. I'm sure you've heard of these subscription services. You have the subscription, and every first of the month, they want you to choose from your showroom. And if you don't choose, they still going to take the money. Now, I had a couple of like that. I had Just Fab. Savage Fenty was probably the last one that I had that I just got rid of. It was Shoe Dazzle. And it was another one for handbags, okay? And every first of the month, I would say no, so they wouldn't take the money out. And I got so tired of saying no. I said no more times than I said yes. Because I said no more times than I said yes, I said, oh no, these have to go. Because the last thing I need is to forget. And then they're taking money out, and then I have to do something. So like, even with, because I had Stitch Fix before, LaFleur was another box that I used to have. There was a couple of these little boxes that I would have where you would have to pay $20 or something. They would send you something, you know, and so the shoes, you would keep the shoes, whatever it is. But when you had your Stitch Fix, yeah, you would get styled, and then you would have to choose the clothes you want to keep. And I actually use that as a way to kind of start out my channel to make content. Okay, so I feel like that was a little bit clever. And it's still, I think, available, or if there's still things like that available, like Ipsy or the Macy's or the Sephora, you know, to create content. I suggest doing that, because it's something that you don't have to think about. You just have to make sure you pay for it, of course, but it's something that you don't really have to think about. So I do suggest that, and you can just do unboxing videos, really quick content. Even actually on TikTok, it would be really great content for TikTok at this point. But yeah, I used to do that, and it just got really crazy to try to remember to You know, and to the point where I would be on customer service like, I forgot. It'd be the day after. I forgot. Can you not, like, can you pause it? Can you not take this money out? Like, but sometimes they take it. They just take it. Where I am at now, I could choose one. I'm just not going to, because the other part of it is the things that you don't want, you got to take it back. So you got to send it back. So for me, that would be a trip to the UPS store. And there's a UPS store around me, but y'all see my life. When the heck do I got time to stop at a UPS store to do anything? One more thing. These boots are another pair that I'm going to get rid of. I've had these. I remember when I bought these. My mother was still alive when I bought these. These are Steve Madden boots, but they're done. So they have a little star on. In my mind, there's a little star. Whether I want to keep them or not, I don't know, because I have some boots. You see me wear the boots that I wore to season 52. Like, I already have like this color. Like, I just know. So I'm trying to decide if I want to keep those or not. Otherwise, those shoes are going. As you can see, I'm enjoying my day off. Absolutely enjoying my day off. I'm going to eventually clean off my bed and rest for a little bit, or I might sit on the couch, the evil couch, the evil couch. That takes my energy away, and watch something with Rocky. So I'm really enjoying the rest of my day, resting, not thinking about malarkey. I still gotta film the Aldo video again, because, like I said, I wasn't close enough. So I'm still filming my Aldo video. I don't know if I'll film something else. I don't think so. I think I'm good with, I mean, there is a video that I do want to film. I still, of course, owe the braces video from a zillion years ago, but I also want to film this 100 Pilates class video, what it taught me. I just gotta find some time, y'all. Gotta find some time. I think if what I'm manifesting is going to come true, I am going to hopefully have some time to batch create, to give me some time in between things to post. That's what I am hoping and praying for. And I'm hoping and praying for, and if it don't come to fruition, whatever, you know, whatever, okay? Because in manifesting what I'm trying to manifest, I've realized things about myself, okay? And I talked about that in last week's vlog. I did. So don't matter. I'm in a position, I'm in a very interesting position, and I'm very lucky and blessed to be in this position where it doesn't matter. Alright, y'all, it's super late, but I wanted to check in. I might have stuff all over me, but I can't see. Even this is blurry. You're very close to me, like, but I can't see. Anyway, that's how bad my vision is. Anyway, without my contacts or glasses. Anyway, I just binge watched all of the Squid Game challenge. Like, I did not fall asleep on the couch. Like, I'm wide awake. I'm about to go to bed. I'm not that type of person who's wide awake and can't go to sleep. I'll go to sleep. I'm gonna find something that I like to watch on YouTube, like Final Fantasy or something, I'm gonna go to sleep. But I just wanted to check in and say that because what? I am still up. I didn't fall asleep on the couch. Everybody else is asleep. Even Rocky's asleep, and Rocky falls asleep after me. Like, this sounds like a good omen for this week. Let's hope it is. Yes, yes, yes. I've had a glorious. It is glorious. Y'all know where that's from? Maybe I'll find the picture. Every time I say stuff like that, I can't seem to find something, and sometimes I do. So I do say that, and just know that sometimes I find them and sometimes I don't. But I don't like to take it out the vlog, because then you may find it, or you may find it and look it up and then know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat Annihilation. And then afterwards, his father said, what do you say? Did you make Raiden beg for his life or something like that? And Shao Kahn says, Raiden is of no importance to us. And his father just zooms up in with him like it's a Spike Lee joint or something. Anyway, see how happy I am? I'm so happy with this day off. It was glorious. But I gotta go to bed now. Time to go back into the week. Time to go. It's Wednesday. Alright, so I'm finally going to talk about the manifesting, what I've been manifesting. It is what it is. So I've been looking into new opportunity for growth. And yeah. read into that what you will. No. And so of course what I wanted to manifest didn't happen, and that's fine. I guess I'll use this time to talk about disappointment. Sometimes you really want things so badly, right? And sometimes I wonder if certain things that I want, if I'm not really sure that I want, or if the intentions behind the want substantiate the need or whatever it is. And I'm an overthinker naturally, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever it is. And so I'm just like pacing and overthinking and trying to figure out, should I do this, should I do that, what are the pros, what are the cons of doing this. And I'm writing and thinking about all these lists into oblivion, and then I'm like, okay, let's do this, let's try. And it's just a try, it's not, you know. So no. All I got is a no. I had a really rough day. And then to end off my day, hearing that what I've been manifesting was not meant for me. God has other things meant for me. The other thing that I may kind of been avoiding, or I don't want to say ignoring, just haven't been putting in the forefront, is the extreme needs that my grandmother has. And I know I've talked about it here and there on a vlog, but something happened today. Like, it was no, right? I got told no, that what I was manifesting was not going to come true or come to be. And literally, hours later, I got presented with this situation with my grandmother. And I'm like, so, like, I know I want opportunity and mentorship and things like personally. I know I want these things, but there's always so many other things going on in my life. And so, although it's frustrating and disappointing, I went and I took a moment by myself to reflect on the good and the bad from that opportunity that was presented to me, and what it meant to be told no. And I prayed and I said, what, God, whatever you have for me, I'm obedient, and I'm hearing you, and I'm listening, and wherever you're trying to lead me, if it wasn't that opportunity, like wherever you're trying to lead me, I'm listening, and I've already been listening, but like it's clearly evident to me that this moment that I'm in is where I need to be right now. And I can try to run from it. I can try to chase ambition. Or I can take this energy, this persona, or this high level functioning organization, blah, blah, blah. I can take that and I can apply it to help and support my grandmother and my family the way that I can. And to focus on the things that I'm doing. There's so many things that I'm doing, so there's so many things that I'm doing, so it's not like I ain't doing, I'm doing stuff, like, so it's just, disappointment just sucks. Like, for an overthinker like me, it's just not good. It's just not good. So, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go home. I'm gonna call it a night because I just need to get myself together. Tomorrow we got a trip to the penitentiary, so I'm excited about that. And I'm off work, so maybe I just need that to just focus and refocus on the priorities that I'm supposed to focus on, not things that God doesn't have in place for me or is for me. I need to focus on these other things and getting these things together. I need to set up a power of attorney for my grandmother. I need to set up a trust. I need to set up security systems and stuff, because she keeps thinking people are in the house, but her house is literally like a fortress. There's nobody in there. I think that she's misplacing things or she's forgetting things. And although I know I can do, it's not, I can't. I can't. I can't. With what I feel God is telling me to do. This, no. Although it hurts, may be a blessing in disguise. A blessing for my grandmother. A blessing in that way, where she's supported and I'm there for her and I'm making sure that she has everything that she needs. You know, her friends keep telling me like she may be having neurological issues, and that must be it. That must be it. That must be what I'm supposed to do. So, and I need to really focus on that. I need to really focus on that. And if I think I mentioned this before in a previous vlog, my abundance is peace, and that was I seeked opportunity to receive peace, and it's not that I can't get peace, but maybe there wasn't peace. Sometimes they happen like that. We'll see. Things always come out. And then I might be 2-3 months later. Y'all remember that opportunity that I said, girl, I'm glad, girl, boy, I'm glad I ain't do that. You know, I don't know. Who knows? Things always happen. Or maybe it'll be like, dang, like, it's cool though. Because I needed to be here. So, all right, let me get on home before I get in trouble by Rocky.
I love this history trip.
You what?
I love this history trip.
I'm sure you do. much later. So that was fun, but at the same time, it was cold. I already told y'all, me in cool weather or cold weather, look, I got food on me. I was eating. Me in cool weather or cold weather, no wind, okay. Me in cool weather or cold weather and wind, not okay. So when you go inside the penitentiary, it's like very airy, it's open, it's practically outside. So now imagine these prisoners in the freezing cold of winter. Winter is coming, right? And oh. I was scared, not because I thought a ghost was coming at me, but the reality of the people who were incarcerated there being there. Now, I know that these people was criminals, and then there may be crimes that are debatable because of the time period and, you know, changing of the times and perspectives, blah blah blah. Okay, these people still lived in there, and then I kept seeing showers. Like, okay, anyway, just to think about, you see it in the movies and blah blah blah, but to actually be in the Eastern State Penitentiary and seeing all of those areas and it was just scary. And it was an audio tour, so it was quite interesting being an audio tour where you walked, because it's now, besides me sitting on the couch being a couch potato, it was almost like watching a Netflix documentary or whatever it is, like a really immersive experience with an audio tour. I would love to go on another audio tour. Actually, it was really, really decent to like actually hear what is going on, or the descriptions of it for you on your own, like at your own pace kind of, and you are left to wander and explore on your own. I love that, and I would love to go on another one. I need to see if I can find something like that, but I definitely need to go on another one because it was really amazing. So we're home now. Isaiah's foot was hurting. Now, he claims miraculously it got better because he still wanted to go to the gym. I'm not playing with him. I've already told him, no, we're not going to the gym. So I'm going to take this time tonight to finish editing the vlog and then helping him get some of his schoolwork together. And what I also might do is film that TikTok that I want to film with heels. But I'm not sure yet. I think I want to do it, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So I'm just working on that, and just getting some rest, enjoying the rest of my day off and getting some rest. Not driving to the gym doesn't go into my miles, but I did drive. I drove my car to the penitentiary, so I'm probably still going to drive Rocky's car tomorrow to work just because. And I'm so excited for this weekend coming up. So I confirmed with my friend that we're going out, but I am trying to secure a hair appointment, but it's not working. And so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, because I'm supposed to be going out with my friends the next weekend, and I really don't want to go with Bun Life, but about 3 weeks is about the max for my natural hair. So as you see, it's oily. It's like oily. I mean, when I brush it, you know, it'll be okay, but it's kind of oily. I don't know, maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll curl it and just do a flexi rod set to kind of get away with it, like but see, that's all the way next weekend, not the 15th. That's the next weekend. Like, I don't think I can do that. I think I can wear this weekend when I'm going out this weekend, but I cannot do it next weekend. I just can't do it. So I might have to go out with my friends in Bun Life, and that's that. I'm already going to have these nails still because going out with my friends changed some of my appointment schedule stuff. So November's just all over the place for me. So yeah, I just have to get that together. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sit here and finish editing a vlog, and like I said, enjoying this quiet time while Rocky and Elijah is out. Isaiah is resting because his leg is hurting, and I'm just going to put this heater against my feet and just chill. Let's just chill. Good evening. It's Friday. My baby cat on the couch. Say hello. Well, you can't say hello because she's facing that way. Oh, she's gone. Anyway, I'm closing out this week's vlog. I'm about to go to bed. I'm already over the disappointment that I talked about the other day. And we are back. We are back in our moment. We are back in our element, you know, doing what we need to do, focusing. My creative fog has been lifted. So I'm posting more, and I'm getting back in the rhythm of posting more. I posted a lot more this week than I've done in the last 2 weeks or so, I believe. 2 or 3 weeks or so. So I'm getting back into that rhythm. I'm very happy about that. And I have some things that I need to do next week for my grandmother. So I'm going to get that stuff started. Something else happened today. I gotta figure that out. I don't know. She might have left her key somewhere. Not lost. And then a situation happened with these keys. I gotta figure this out because it's happening very quickly. Rapida. Very, very quickly. Okay. So I gotta figure this out. I think I decided I'm gonna do my own hair. It's just not working out. And so I think that taking that time tomorrow to do that will be a great self-care moment. Maybe I could just have a self-care Saturday because I have nothing Saturday. What? For the first time, nothing? Yeah. It's Sunday. That starts the push for everything. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's nothing else really going on. So today was a productive and good day. So today was a productive and good day, and I will share this one thing that has made my week end on a positive. Sometimes it's hard to find people you trust and who respect you in workspaces, especially when you're in leadership and depending on your age. So again, I think we talked about my age a little bit. I am in my mid to upper 30s, closer to mid. So anyway, closer to mid. Anyway, and so sometimes in workspaces, there's people way older than that, and so they can get tough. But I finally feel I'm in a space where I may not have that issue right now. And I think that throughout my career I've had that issue. Like, real bad. Like, this whole time, practically. Kinda until by now. So I also think that, because that is one thing that I've prayed for, peace in that way. I think that that's what is being granted to me. So like I said, I think of the disappointment, but I think I always go to the positive of certain things like that. I always go to the positive. So in opening my eyes and removing the mental fog, I'm seeing that, and I'm really pleased with that, because eventually that's going to lead to peace. And I need, it's been a long time coming, but a change won't come. It is. I see it, and I'm excited about that, because it will free up my mental capacity to be there for my grandmother. It's bad. Like, it's bad. I'm noticing so many different things at this point, and piecing things together, and realizing she has very bad cognitive issues at this age right now. She's 86. God knew what he was doing. God told me no for a reason. I understand. Heard. Say less. Alright, well, that's gonna be the mission next week. So, if you've gotten to the end of this vlog, thank you so very much for watching and supporting me. And be sure to, again, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And until the next one, I'll see you.